Wanting to meet you for a very long time.
Hello, my name is Sean.
That's a good start, actually. I like that. Zoom right.
Margaret here from Muscle Asylum Radio and Muscle Asylum TV. We are joined by the newest Mr. Olympia, Sean Rhoden. Last time we spoke, you weren't Mr. Olympia. Now you're Mr. Olympia. How's it feel?
I'm still trying to get that word to sink in, Mr. Olympia. In the meantime, I'm enjoying the process.
I bet you are. You beat Phil, and that's what you were aiming for. Every time you used to see me, you used to pick on me and say I look like Phil.
Yep.
Now I don't even want to look like Phil. I shaved my head. I tried to look a lot more like you.
Can I just say I was lucky enough to see Sean the day after because I was with Charles while he was helping him with the shoot.
Oh, yeah,
and got to hold up his Mr. Olympia trophy and hang out during the shoot, which was pretty damn awesome.
Yeah.
So
But Mike is always cool. You know? He's Mike.
I appreciate that. And now I'm living over in Dallas, so I'm going to hopefully see a bit more of Sean as well.
Most definitely.
When does the prep kick off now for the, try and regain
the
the
will
Olympia?
begin second week in April.
No, not far.
I'm trying to get a head start this year. Normally I start around end of May, first week in June. This time around I'm going to try to take a few extra weeks and get the engine revved up and get the car in gear.
Yeah, nice.
How has life changed since being Mr. Olympia? Like, obviously, you probably got a little bit more of a following now. You've always had a big following, but having the title Mr. Olympia now makes you that much more of a bigger deal. So how's life changed, or hasn't it changed much at all?
I'm still taking out the trash at home and still traveling.
You're
doing
traveling
the
more now, though, or?
Yeah, it's always been like this.
Yeah.
And I enjoy the traveling aspect of it. It's just that now there's a lot more people when I travel.
Yeah.
It's pretty much always been the same, and I'm enjoying the opportunity to go out and meet these fans that haven't had a chance to come to the Olympia and show support. And that's always the big thing for me.
Yeah.
Sean, you when you won the Olympia, and we were there, Gretsch wasn't there, so unfortunately he missed out. You won it with obviously superior conditioning, very, very tight stomach, full muscles. You looked amazing. What can we look forward to this Olympia? Are you going for a little bit more kilos?
You know, I've always told people that I'm never going to be the biggest guy on stage. So I don't worry about how much I'm going to weigh. I'm more focused on condition and detail, and keeping the package that I have. And I've been bringing this package. Just this year, we just went a little bit more extreme in condition. I was only maybe about 242 on stage. Yeah. So I wasn't, again, the biggest guy, and I'm just going to continue with that. There will be a surprise this year, though. I'm a little bit more hungry.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for that because I feel the Mr. Olympia hasn't sunk in. So
is it a different feeling training as Mr. Olympia or going for the Mr. Olympia?
2019 is a new year, and I feel as if the title's up for grab for anybody that wants it. I am the 2018 Mr. Olympia, and I'm very thankful for that. And 2019, I want to be 2019 Mr. Olympia. I know what it took for me to be the 2018, and I'm just as hungry, even more so, to be 2019.
Same training camp?
Same training camp.
Stanimal?
Yeah, same training camp. Yeah, so those guys are a little bit more excited than I am. For me, it's just business as usual, and I am even more focused this year because the first one is like, okay, you won. The second one is you have to put a stamp in it and say, yes, I did win, and then try to widen the gap between you and the rest of the guys.
Yeah, you got to show everyone out there that it wasn't a fluke.
Exactly.
Yeah, you deserve that title.
So that's how I feel mentally right now, getting ready for this year.
Yeah. Who's the beat this year? Say Phil doesn't compete. Who's going to be your main competition? Do you think?
The guy that plays 12th.
It's a good way to think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He did play 12th.
Every man's a threat.
No one knows who he is.
Exactly. When I say it, I go, who's 12th? I have no idea, but that's the guy that's a threat to me because I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
So my focus is beating Sean of 2018.
Yeah.
Because that guy's trying to beat Sean of 2018.
Yes.
So I have to prepare and bring a different version than the 2018 Rhoden because, the guy that plays 11, 12, and 13, he's like, I have to beat that guy. And I'm like, okay, go ahead and beat him. I need to bring a better package than that guy. So that's the guy that I think about because the rest of the guy, I'm used to seeing them at every show. They're competing in the Mr. Olympia. They're always in shape. The top, to me, always the top 5, 6 guys, this thing is that much. So you know what those guys are going to bring to the table. They're going to come to compete. The guy that's 11, 12, and 13, that was me In 2012, going to the Olympia. 2011, I was 11. 2012, I was 3rd. So I know that guy's out there somewhere, and he's training some little gym out in nowhere, and he's hungry, and he's like, I want to be in that top group.
Yeah.
So I have to be prepared for him more so than anyone else.
That's good advice. And to give advice to people out there who are just starting off, you're a family man, you're a businessman, and you're a competitive bodybuilder. How do you keep that balance in life, especially keeping your family happy? And
man, that's the hard part.
Or do you not keep that balance in life?
No, you have to. That's like the most important part that I've realized over the years, that even though this sport is you by yourself on stage, at the end of the day, it's a teamwork. And you have to be able to have some sort of balance in order to be successful. Because at the end of the day, the people that suffer the most are the people that's closest to you.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw, they're always there waiting for you. And some guys don't realize that. It's just me. And there you go. But when you walk off stage, who's there for you?
That's right.
It's your camp.
Yeah.
So you have to create a balance where it's like, there's your time, and then there's, family time and everything else. And it's hard for a lot of guys to try to get that balance because they're so focused on, I have to win this title, I have to do well. But if you don't win, then what?
Yeah.
Your family is the one who just go, oh, it's okay.
They just like the smallest guy.
A lot of people tend to forget that aspect of it, that they have to be able to create balance in between, where it's competing, your business, and everything else. Because I'm not going to be a professional bodybuilder forever, so I have to somewhat create a library. I have to bodybuilding. You have to start at the beginning to decide that you're going to be a pro bodybuilder, because your career could end at any moment.
Exactly. Yeah. when you won, just quickly, because we were there, the crowd was absolutely electric. Like, the noise was deafening. How much does all that crowd support mean to you? Like, you must get inboxed every 2 seconds by someone. Like,
I had about 1,600 text messages, people I don't even know. I don't remember how they got my number. And DM, I had like 35, 37, 3,800. And I try to answer everyone,
Impossible.
Trust me. When you're traveling a lot and you sit in a hotel room, you got a lot of free time. But for me, the best feeling was hearing your name being announced, and you turn around, and everyone is still there.
Yeah.
Because I've been to the Olympia a few times when they named the winner.
They walk out.
Everybody, it was empty. It was just like, guys still giving a speech, and you're like, where's everybody going? So for me, it was like hearing your name, and then you turn around, and everyone was standing. And for me, that meant the world, because I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter what anybody else say. Those people out there, those are my people.
I remember the second you were announced winner, it was like, that's what bodybuilding needed. And the sport needed that. And it was just, great.
Sorry.
No, we should wrap it up, because it does have to go.
Tony.
I'm going short, Tony. Before you walk out, I'm sure that you're going to have an interview with Tony. Can I do this button up? Sorry, man. Because it's going to mess with my OCD, and I want you to look. I want you to look your
short.
best.
It's very. Poor Ash has to deal with this every second. And now,
you look good. You look good. I love the pen. Thank you
Is
very
there
much,
anything else out of place?
he'll find it if there was. He'll find it. Don't worry about that.
I just want to make sure I can walk out.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys
Congrats
so much.
again, man.
Appreciate
And
Thank you,
good to see you, and good to chat, and hopefully catch you in September at the Olympia. And
This guy, FOP, friend of Phil.
Friend of
Phil, man. I'm not going to dog the boys.
He will be there. He will be supporting.